Joe, Java, Jamoki, Mud, Merc. Whatever you call it, it's coffee.
Oh, yeah. And legend has it, according to the National Coffee Association USA, a goat herder named Caldi discovered coffee after noticing that his goats, upon eating berries from a certain tree, became so spirited that they did not want to sleep at night.
Now, if you have ever seen the movie The Bucket List, you may remember two confrontational men, both with cancer, who become new best friends. Jack Nicholson plays a corporate billionaire who has his favorite elitist coffee called Kopi Luwak. Morgan Freeman does a little research to find out more about this very expensive Kopi Luwak and then shares it from his deathbed.
Read it.
Kopi Luwak is the world's most expensive coffee, though for some it falls under the category of too good to be true. In the Sumatran village where the beans are grown lives a breed of wild tree cat. These cats eat the beans, digest them, and then defecate. The villagers then collect and process the stools. It is the combination of the beans and the gastric juices of the tree cat that give Kopi Luwak its unique flavor and aroma. You're me.
Cats beat me to it.
Cats beat me to it. I love that scene. Believe it or not, there really is a Kopi Luwak or Thai civet coffee.
I hope that's not what's in my cup. Now let's talk buttered coffee. Buttered coffee drinkers say it's supposed to keep you full, increase cognitive function, and even help you lose weight. Well, should you give it a try?
An MMA fighter at the peak of fitness. A food blogger who has battled weight issues all her life. Both have a secret weapon in the morning. Oh, but this isn't just any coffee, it's buttered coffee.
Pretty good.
Making it is a multi-step process, calling for high-quality beans, freshly ground, brewed, then blended with grass-fed butter and either coconut oil or MCT oil, which comes from coconut oil.
We're off to the races.
The result is a creamy, frothy, hot drink supporters like David Mitchell and Lori Newlon believe comes with a slew of benefits.
I just have a lot more energy and like more of a sense of well-being, and I have more of a cognitive function, like I can just get more done in a day.
You're supposed to get a suppressed appetite, increased in energy.
On her blog, Healthy Wholesome Me, Newlon writes about her ups and downs with food following gastric bypass surgery 9 years ago.
Being obese all my life and close to 300 pounds, I have tried every diet, every fad.
But Newlon and Mitchell say buttered coffee is not a fad.
It's nothing new. It's almost more like a rediscovery of a very old knowledge.
People in Tibet have been adding butter to their tea for centuries. A Silicon Valley entrepreneur brought the practice to America's coffee culture and came up with a brand of products centered around buttered coffee called Bulletproof. Mitchell was such a fan, he's now sponsored by Bulletproof.
What worries me about a fad is that how quickly on fire it can get on the internet with no science to substantiate these claims.
Director of Sports Nutrition, Dr. Liz Applegate, says buttered coffee is concerning, considering adding the butter and oil to a cup of coffee will easily cost you 220 calories, including 20 grams of saturated fat, which is the daily recommended limit.
If you're burning a lot of calories, you know, you can withstand the couple hundred that are in the cup of coffee. For most of us desk jockeys that are not out working out, it's really not something we can afford to do.
She says people who are set on trying buttered coffee would have to cut something out of their diet, but make sure to still get their nutrients.
I would like to see people spend 200 calories plus in the morning time on a piece of fruit, maybe some steel-cut oatmeal.
I would have to say that I agree with her to a point.
Newlon, also a registered nurse, makes sure the rest of her diet is composed of nutrient-dense foods. She says you never know if it will help you unless you try it.
It's kind of remarkable that I have noticed a little bit of leaning out, and I don't battle my weight like I used to.
Mitchell says he's not giving up on his Bulletproof coffee either.
it feels good to me. My performance is definitely enhanced.
Just to let you know, Dr. Christopher Ochner of the New York Obesity Nutrition Research Center told Women's Health magazine it's an extra 200 to 300 calories, so it has to replace some food or another caloric beverage. He goes on to say otherwise you would gain an extra 20 to 30 pounds each year by having a cup per day. I don't know about that. This doesn't sound good to me.
I don't think there's that many calories in Kopi Luwak, but I could be wrong. Still ahead on Delmarva Life, it's not something any of us wants to think about, but the truth is, it could happen. Up next, find out how these horses are ready at a moment's call should you or someone you love go missing. We're going to take a closer look at what goes into training these horse heroes.
And thousands of people will head to Chincoteague for the annual pony swim next week. Delmarva Life's Sean Stryker is already there to give us an early look at this world-famous event. Delmarva Life, we'll be right back.